Hi guys, my name is Martin. Welcome back to Stellaris. So this is a new day for me, new recording session. And I played like 10 or 11 hours straight yesterday, and I've been dreaming about my space empire all night, and I want to play more. So let's see where we're at here. I think, yeah, my sectors need minerals. No news there. I wonder what they're actually using them for. I've allowed them to redevelop, and I've focused them on research. And I've told them that they don't have to care about the tile resources. So one thing that they might be doing is tearing up all the minerals and the energy facilities and just putting it all on research. And I'm kind of okay with that. I'm going to help them on the mineral thing. Suppose that they're gonna spend it all like crazy the second that I unpause, which I do now, and we go to fast, and it's gone.
Construction complete.
There you go. Awesome. What are we doing here on Schlurk? Let's see. We have nothing in the queue. Okay. So mineral network needs to be upgraded. So, whoop, I don't want to resettle. That's not what I meant to do at all. I need to upgrade you. And what are we looking at here? Well, we're still looking at physics. Let's do that. That one as well. That's a really good physics tile. And then we want to look at the food here. We are at +2. So I think what we can do is we'll have a look here. You have a base of 1. You have a base of 0. So what I'll do is I'll upgrade this one to that level, and then we will replace this one, which probably has no base thing. Could we see that? If there was a base tile here, like if it had, no, he wouldn't have built food there if it had minerals. I don't think so. So I think we'll just put some more minerals or more science. Maybe put some science there. This is a really good physics planet, and we can send a scientist there actually to boost production even further. So let's go ahead and replace that with a science lab. It's number 4 in the queue, so it won't happen anytime soon. But when it does, that'll be nice. And then we're gonna send a scientist there a little bit later. I think I'll hire another scientist and put him in a ship to go and hang out there for pretty much ever. So Sol is having a sweeping change in the ways of primitive humans since we began aggressively observing members of the species. Their hatred of our abduction shuttles has made them extremely mistrustful of anything they consider foreign, while at the same time strengthening the bonds they feel towards their own culture and species. So they're having a real XCOM moment in Seoul. It's not really my problem. These sector people here are in control. They're fairly happy about being observed. But their ethics are xenophobe, fanatic militarists, spiritualists. Yeah. They don't like aliens, but they're just gonna have to sit there and take it, because, yeah, you are Renaissance people. Renaissance people don't get to vote when the aliens come knocking. Alright, so we're upgrading our fleet. And how are we doing on that? Oh, 200 days.
Ships upgraded. Construction
and
complete.
One finished. So that's a fully upgraded battleship with the destroyers. Good. So you go to Canaan, which is where we keep our fleets here. And what else? Oh, that's just because we finished the queue here.
Construction complete.
So this is our continental world. I don't know if we want to if we wanna colonize anymore right now. We are running a deficit because our fleet is dispersed. What are you building here? 2 science labs. You're unemployed because that isn't finished yet. I guess we'll hold off there. And you have finished your surface queue. Do we have any energy here we can upgrade? No. It's all about the mineral and the science. Okay. Well, let's go physics. It's the new black as far as I'm concerned. We want to catch up on that stuff. And how we're doing on food, more than enough. So we won't touch that tile. We may end up replacing it entirely. Okay, so how's that for a production queue? You have like 100 buildings in the queue. Awesome, 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 awesome. So 200 days, yeah. 170, 170, 160, and you're doing
research complete.
So I could have split the fleet up in a little bit more of an even way, but that's fine. Core sector planets. I don't know, this icon here. Yeah, okay, it says 2. So that's the second time I do this research, and it's more expensive. I'm not going to do that. I'm fine with the sectors controlling all but 6 of my planets for now. Ooh, Tomb World. Awesome. I've been waiting for that. Get it. Get it quick. Then we can put a robot on that thing up there. Or is it? There. Right there. And that'll be good. Another thing I wanted to check is I don't think we have a New World guy. Statescraft and the particle thing, yes. Yeah, so nothing matches up right now, which is unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Oh, the Overlord died. So interestingly, that means that we now have cruiser focus. Yes. Which means we're gonna be spamming cruisers like crazy over here as soon as we are done building that navy, upgrading that navy. Put a couple in the queue just to make sure that I do not forget it. And what else do we have? World Shaper. So terraforming is cheaper. I haven't been doing any terraforming yet. So a 20% discount on cruisers on top of all my other discounts, because I have my guy here, the governor, who has ship cost minus 10%. So tell me, yeah, that's a 30% discount. That's something. That is something. And we have an heir. Heir to the throne is a minerals guy and an army rank guy. I don't care much about armies. I'm not out to conquer the galaxy. And yeah, it's gonna be real interesting to see what these unbidden end up doing. Let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if we can remember the number of galaxies that they control. Sorry, systems. 5 systems right now. And if I were the Semapark commonality, I would be worried, and I'd be asking my neighbors for help. Specifically, I'd be asking them for alliances, and if they came and asked for alliances, I wouldn't be a dick like he is. He's got 81 reasons for being a dick. I don't get it. You are in orbit, so yes, you are no longer costing as much maintenance. 70 days, 68 days. Yeah, they will all finish more or less at the same time. Then we have our fleet upgraded, and we can stop worrying about these jokers. Another thing I thought about is if these guys over here, if they start making a ruckus all of a sudden, then, and I move my fleet there, because, you know, extraterrestrial, or extra galactic beings from another universe and all that shit. So I'll be completely vulnerable over here probably, and I know these spiritualist guys, they're just waiting with their transport fleets right on my border here, and a 5k fleet too. So what I was thinking is building myself some proper space stations over here. Let's just look at the ship design, because I haven't upgraded this for quite a while, since I haven't been building them. And it's kind of a mismatch between all kinds of stuff. So this is armor penetration, so I want something that smashes shields, which this one does. And then upgrade the torpedoes. So two medium and a large one if they have some battleships. I guess that's okay. And you are drawing them in. And then we want some 0-point stuff again. Power is good. Shields are not. Those are already shields. 7 minus 2 is no good. So I guess 7 will have to do. Gonna upgrade that. Now I don't know. I don't think we have a station here. Why is this? There are silicon life forms there. Okay. And it's just a research station. Now I don't have any stations in this part of the world, I think. Let's go here first and build ourselves a military station quite close to the actual spaceport, which I hope is upgraded to its fullest. It's not actually. You go ahead and do that. And do you have the... Yes, you have the synchronized defenses. Good. What are you at? You are at 394. Can I just come here? Well, I'm not sure. It seems like 394 is kind of just the maximum power for a space station, no matter how much you upgrade it. And then again, combat stats 8,000, armor 35. No, you get more hull points and armor, it seems. Great. That's fair.
Complete.
But it's a little bit odd that they don't change the combat stats then. Construction time minus 5%. I don't know if this is say here. Yeah, is this for everything like ships and buildings and spaceports and modules and the works, or where are we at? This is a recurring tech. It's a little bit more expensive for that reason. Subspace sensors. Ooh, better point defenses. Well, I think we need to get better weapons. I mean, we have been doing that plasma stuff for ages, and it's really old tech. But we do need our particles guy to be in charge if we're going to make any sort of headway on that. So put you on it, and it's going to be like 5 years. And there's nothing for it. Well, we could just not, but I want it. I want it. And you get the available guy, the industrialist, and that's fine. So, do I want to hire a scientist now? We're kind of close to the cap. Do we need to reenact some edicts? Yes, we do. You need to do production. It lasts 10 years. It should last 11 years actually, because I have a 10% modifier. So let's see how that works. Here we go. Yes, it works like a charm. It's working. It says that it lasts 10 years, but it actually lasts 11, right? Yes. So it works, even though the tooltip is kind of funny. And here you still have your thing going on for 2 more years. You have no edicts. You need both of them, I think. Both the capacity overload there and the production targets there. You could go for some production there. We're using our... You already have your thing, and you don't need any. We're using our influence, but that's what it's there for, I guess, at this point in the game. So we have governors everywhere. I was thinking about getting me a an extra scientist and put him on a ship. Ooh. Okay, 43 years old. Why don't you just come on over here and why don't you go ahead and use your spark of genius on that thing? Cut a month off, and then I'll do myself a spaceship on a spaceport that is currently not doing anything, like that one. Pop out a science ship, and you're gonna go to Schlurk and up my physics research. Yeah, what are these guys doing? 5 systems. Don't know if the border is growing. I mean, they may just be swallowing things. I think the border did grow, but I'm not sure it grew.
Ships upgraded.
From
Construction complete.
From actual conquest, or it's just their dominion, their influence, so to speak. So this one has finished, which means that you can go to Canaan. Are we here? There we go. That fleet will go here. Negative balance, sure.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Okay, I think everyone is just coming off the production line now.
Construction complete.
Rivalry ended. That one is done. So only one fleet hasn't completely upgraded yet. It's going to be done in a second.
Construction complete. Ships upgraded.
Okay, so all of my fleets will join up here. And the ones that are already there can merge. Which will be nice. You are not producing anything on the surface. You really ought to be doing so. Let's see. Oh, we can upgrade the planetary administration. Let's do that first. And then, how is your food looking? It's pretty damn good. So we'll follow the course that I've plotted for us here. Do physics. Freaking everywhere. merging. There you go. Rivalry done. You can merge as well. And that would be the last bit right there.
Construction complete.
Okay, is that my science ship? It is. So you get the available scientist who got kicked out of the university since there was a better guy available. And you're gonna go here to Schlurg, where they are doing some excellent physics research. And you are going to help them. Here we go. Just out of curiosity, Schlurg, you're doing about 40. Well, no one's caught up to you. Well, you are, but you have your own scientist, so that's fine. And you are still upgrading stuff, aren't you? Yes, you are. Well, you should be. If you're not. I think you have a lot of stuff in queue, don't you? Yeah, well, you have some stuff in queue at least. That's fine. So, our fleet's now 20k. It is something. I don't know if it's anything compared to these guys. Ooh, they grew again, they grew again, they grew again. Ah, they ate some people. 3, 4, 5. They ate 2 systems. I mean, guys, aren't you at all worried about these guys? You aren't even at war with anyone. I don't know what the mechanics are. You have done a military station over there. Well, that's good. Only 1,000 though. I mean the military points. Can I double up? It appears I can't. Oh yes, I can. I just can't be as close. Yeah, I can go. Okay, so pop on over there. I'll blanket this system with the military installations. Just in case they get creative. Yeah, and I don't know how to address this issue over here. They're not calling me in, and we're not friends. I say that we are kind of friendly, but they don't want to play
Research
nice.
complete.
Oh, research. Let's do that first. Armor, lovely. And then what? Oh, strikecraft damage. That sounds really good. Because that's gonna be my my bombers and my fighters, I guess. Increasing the speed of fighter pilots can act upon enemy position. Well, maybe only the fighters, maybe not the bombers. Cruise assembly yards. So I could really do some cheap cruisers. It's gonna be a while though. How about here? Do we have a we don't have an available module, but we could scrap, say, the solar panel and do a cruiser assembly. I am tempted because I think cruisers are going to be important in the mid and late game here. We don't have a spaceship guy, so you're just gonna stay there with your spark of genius. 30 months is not too bad. So you're all doing research. Good. Let's continue. Yeah, what I was thinking is there any way I can get you off of your high horse? Well, relative power of empires is going to change if the unbidden continue to eat him. Well, apart from that, we have an embassy. We could maybe do like a non-aggression pledge. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see how it can really change anything in time. No one wants to be allies. The problem in this game, one of the problems in this game, have been that the only people who wanted to ally with me have been the people who were too weak to be useful. Like those guys we finally ate. These guys in here. By the way, are you still at war? Yeah, something is completely broken with the AI. It's not eating them like it should. We're losing money, and we have done a military installation over there. Okay, so we have 2. So I guess that can hold them for a while if they come knocking. So what's the thing here? We have one in this belt. Can we build one in this belt? No. What's the mechanics here? How close can I go, and how does it measure distance? We can build it up there, way out of the way. Also in there. Okay, you do it in there then. They are expensive in terms of energy, but hey. Are you still producing cruisers? You are. Yeah. As long as I have this discount, I want to use it. And yeah, I know I have the thing on the way, but it's still 2.5 years off, so I'm not gonna wait. And I'm only going to build things at the Canaan system because they get the military academy bonuses to hit and other stuff. Is my admiral in charge? Yes, he is. He's kind of old though, isn't he? No, he's 68. That's fine. That's fine. Trade deal expired with the... Oh, okay. We were doing energy for minerals here. And you're still at 90%. Do you still have energy? I don't want non-aggression, thank you. Oh, you didn't have a lot though. You can give me 10, that's not a lot. But the price is right, so let's confirm that, and then let's see who else is willing to deal. Because I don't want to run with a minus 50 income, so to speak. I'm getting confused here. Monthly transfer, there we go. Oh. Yeah, okay, don't bother. Already talk to you. What about you guys? You can do me 82. Unfortunately, you are being kind of dickish about it, but well, I guess minus 10 isn't the worst. Confirm that as well. So when we get those 2 deals in effect, 1, 2, so we're at minus 24. That's 50% of the problem taken care of. How about these big guys over here? They like me a fair deal. Well, they are what? Are they in a federation? Yes, they are. Okay, let's start with the trade deal. Monthly transfer. Ooh. Yeah, you'll do me one. Never mind. But I do want to see who's the leader of this federation. You are. So it's 109. Well, it's this insane AI and the base thing. But there's not really any way I can overcome that. So when you play on insane level, you kind of just accept that you're gonna have to play the game without any allies, at least without any useful allies. You can make vassals during war, I guess, but you can't really play the diplomacy game. And I guess one of the reasons for that is when you do play on hard levels, I mean, what they do is like they let the computer cheat a little bit, which is fine. But the problem with that is that if you, through diplomacy, can get a cheating computer on your side, so you have two cheaters fighting against each other, and you can kind of offset the computer's advantage in that way. And then it doesn't become hard. But if they hard code it more or less, so that you can't get any useful allies, then you are on your own against people with much higher production than you. What's going on here? Oh, you don't want minerals. You don't need minerals. Yeah, they count for 0. Yeah, okay. So I have nothing to give you. I guess we're gonna have to run at a deficit for a while. And it's really annoying if I look over here. Well, they have used some of their minerals. They don't have like they are not on the cap like they used to be. But these guys are actually running a deficit as well. Plenty of minerals though. Can give a couple of 100 there.
Construction complete.
What's that? That's my surface construction. Really? Are you done already? I think I queued up these, didn't I? Well, I'm gonna. Oh, it has. No, it has 2 base. And then research assistance and observatory brings it up to 4. That's really awesome. But we're gonna go physics. And you are at 0 food, which makes me happy. That's actually ideal. That means that we have balanced it just right for science. Guy level up, that's good. And these guys are gonna get swallowed fairly soon. The military station is done. So I guess we're gonna have to stop doing this because power. You're gonna enter orbit there, so you don't cost as much in maintenance. Just gonna keep trying to trade here. Without pausing. Yeah, forget about those guys, obviously. These guys, they're actually my friends because I have an embassy there and everything. Not that we can join them. But we are at 80%, so I guess that's... Oh, you have some. There. Please tell me you want this, huh? I'm just gonna have to pause because they're using them. It was okay, but then they spent a lot, I think, and then it's it was not okay any longer. So I couldn't have gotten a lot more if I had paused it. Accept that, please. Thank you. Did we talk to these guys? They're at 50%. I don't know if I wanna. our trade treaty with the Semapark commonality. That's these guys. I think that's one of those cases where I just gave them research agreement or something. No, that's not the one. So maybe we had a monthly transfer going on here, and you don't have any more power now. Because people are eating you. People are nibbling at your feet, and you're dangling them in the water, and you're not calling your friends.
Research
you really should
complete.
be calling your friends. And I could be your friend. If you'd let me. Hydroponic farm, not my thing. That's a level 2 tag of that kind. Get this one for the habitability. Nail capacity is not a thing at all. We are only at half capacity. Because that nice 35% boost from the Grand Fleet, that's really awesome. Let's get the habitability thing. We don't have any new worlds, guys, so that'll be it. Tell you what I'd like to get. I'd like to get a tech for upgrading my power plants. I know there is one, and I declined it earlier. We can still upgrade this one. And yeah, it's costing me more power, but you know, science. Gotta have my science. Minus 15. We could be turning off some of our things, like deactivating them. Upgrade.
Construction complete.
What's that? Tehik. That one. Upgrade. 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 Food is looking awesome. That thing. When we're done with all of this, we'll scrap that one, the hydroponic farm, and build, well, science probably as well. And this is a possible location for a scientist as well. So you have 4, you have 3, you have 4 things in the queue. Our faction is going down. We haven't had much of a problem with factions in this game. I guess being collectivist, well, it might help a little bit. We haven't absorbed a lot of alien civilizations, a couple of pre-space races, which we aggressively annexed, and these people here, the Schlurk system, and a couple in the southwestern sector, are aliens. I mean, the problem tactically here is, strategically, is that they're just gonna eat and get bigger and bigger and bigger until we share a border with them, and then at that point they're gonna be so big and powerful that I can't do anything about them. But right now, I don't know if there's a way for me to smooch these guys and get involved. They're not in any war. The relative power of empires is -2. And you can't talk. You can't talk to the unbidden. They are not. They're not a thing. I wonder if they are here. Do they count as other? They do. So I can communicate. Pray. Okay. Will be consumed. Right. Okay, so you're assholes. I got it. Fallen Empire is not gonna help us.
Construction complete.
I doubt it, at least. Spaceport has finished its construction queue. What were you doing? Not this one, though. Oh, those are my cruisers. Awesome. So I have a bunch of cruises now, actually. Well, it's definitely too many compared to the number of battleships. But it's hard to say no when you have a 20% discount. I guess what I could be doing is design another class of cruisers. One that would complement the other one. I mean, this one is disruptors and... not that one. Here we go. It's disruptors and fighters. So I guess I could be doing one which is all about the torpedoes or something. That might be nice, just to have some variance in my ship classes, because I really only want to build cruisers at this point, and I have that lovely discount. I'm gonna think about that a little bit and maybe do a ship design off camera, and then I'll get back to you in the next video. If you liked this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and even better, leave a comment like some of you did. I do appreciate the comments, even if it's just to say hi. It makes me want to do these videos even more. So thank you all, and see you next time. Bye for now.